Hi everyone, the postman has just called and delivered me a nice parcel. I wonder what's in the parcel. We're going to have an unboxing. I know we all like doing unboxing, and I'm certainly also like doing unboxings. Got a knife. Alright, I'm not going to cut my head off. This is to undo the things. This is, as I say, I haven't sort of looked at it previously. I'm going to bring something else in. I'll show you. I meant to bring it in before I started the video, but not to worry. It's my trusted Avo meter. So I think what might be in this box is something that I can test with the Avo. Put it on the ohms scale. Right, we're ready to test, so that make a quick test. If it is what I think it is, or what they are, might be, I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not going to cut my throat with that. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Yep. Must admit, it's easier using a tripod. We'll undo the stuff around it. These boxes are handy as well because, as I say, I'm in the process of sorting out lamps, and as many boxes as possible to take across to the continent. We open it up. I'd say well packed, very well packed. That stuff out. Needless to say, my bin here gets filled up pretty quickly. Oops. Take that rubbish over the way. Bit more padding. Put that over there. Now, what do we have first? Oh, I wonder what's in there. I've got to take this stuff off very carefully. Let me nick it across with the old knife, not to do damage with anything else underneath there. And that knife's sharp, I don't think. I wonder what we've got in there. I wonder what we've got. Bloody hell. Excuse my French. This is an extra that I was sent. It's an extra. Small bayonet cap. Now let's just check continuity. Never know, it might work, it might not. It's pretty old. And we got continuity. This is the first little beauty, and believe me, it is old. Very old. I'm trying to see the name on it. I'll have to hold it up to the light. Something Vienna. That is a very, very unusual lamp. Very unusual. You see the inside how it's done. That is very unusual. Very lucky to get that. Now let me put that somewhere safe while we go through the rest of the stuff. So I'm going to find a safe place to just deposit it. That is very, very unusual. Right, I'm back. This is like Christmas again. That was the first one. And that was an extra. Out comes next. Let me see what we've got. Well, I'm not going to get sort of carried away and not trying to put stuff up to show you. This is in fact, I think this is the Pope one made by a company called Pope. Yeah, manufactured by Pope. Pope was an Englishman who attempted to manufacture lamps in this country, but was confronted with bureaucracy and all that, which you get in this country, I'm afraid, and he went across to the continent. He went across to Holland and he set a company up there, Pope, and the company is, as far as I know, is still in operation. Okay, it's under Philips now, but the Pope's name is still known on the continent. And there's a superb carbon filament lamp. And I don't need to put the avometer on it. It is intact. It's a very nice lamp. As I say, we do get these things. I'm going to put that safe with the other one. Yeah, that was made by Pope. Let's dig further down and see what we've got. I feel very, very lucky to get these. Very lucky. Bulb collecting is not a common thing at all, and us collectors are sort of viewed by being a little bit peculiar. I couldn't care less, to be quite honest. To me, it's a way of enjoying a hobby. Well, I've got several hobbies. You know, I do the plants. Now, what have we brought out now? This lamp has got the BTH sign on it, which means it's by Mazda. And the filament, alright, the lamp itself is a bit darkened, but we're not going to worry about that. The filament's intact. It's by Mazda. It's by Mazda, and a nice lamp. Now I will say straight away, not all these lamps are mine. Some of them will be going to my mate. As I say, I've always said this, we work together. We're always looking on eBay, and if we get stuff, we help each other. Now I'm going to put this back by the other one. Right, that was the Mazda. The one that is the piece de resistance, I must show you that one. Get that one. That was the one I was really, well, I was after all of them, but I did say to my mate that I bags the one with the glass supports. I don't think he was too happy, but let's face it, we all suffer from the same thing. We see something like that, and yes, we want it, and I understand why. I'm not a greedy person, but I was in this case, I must admit. Let's see what we got in here. Ah, now this one. Now then, haha. I will show a lamp now. This was one of the other ones. Now, in my opinion, this is not old, but we had it just the same. You look at that marking down there. It's in like a dotted arrangement, and that tells me it's quite new. But not to worry. The stem has got like this sort of red deposit on it, and that was used as a gettering material to reduce the amount of air that was in there. This is a typical squirrel cage lamp. It is a modern one. I knew it was modern before I got it, so I still got it and I'm still pleased. Look at it looks okay to me. The filament's very fine. Let's just put it across the meter. Yep, that's a worker. That's a worker. There's the lamp. A good old squirrel cage. It's similar lamps you can get now, repro type lamps, which are the same style. But this one is a few years old. I'm not saying it was made last week. It's a few years old, and it was probably sold as a ship's navigation lamp, because these were used on ships as navigation lamps. Oh, that's good. Now I'll put that one away. Ship's navigation. Right, let's have a little look at what's coming out next. This is certainly Christmas time, and I'm as happy as a dog with two tails. Firstly, they've all arrived through the post in one piece, which is a bonus. Another carbon filament, intact, with any names on it. No, I can't see a name on that one. This, I would say, is not that old. Well, it's not this old. It's probably 60s, 70s. There's no name on it, so at least I don't think there is. No, there's no name on it. But nevertheless, it's a well-made lamp. Carbon filament. Yep, a very well-made lamp. Another one which I will put away for the time being. This is sure Christmas time. Ah, yes, now. Another one. What have we got here? What have we got here? This is very good actually, because I didn't expect to get all these. This one looks intact, and I can tell you a little secret. Yep, there's continuity. Now, what you are seeing here is not a lamp. It's very interesting, and I have got one of these. So this one might be going across to my mate, because I've actually got one. It is a Baretta, and these were used in early radio receivers. They were wired in series with the heater chain that heats the valves up. It was there to control the current, and these didn't light up. They gave off a bit of heat, but they never lit up. And if you were to screw one of these in, it would just glow very, very low. Now the reason I know this, as a kid I picked up one of these and I thought, no, I've got a squirrel cage lamp at last. But the pleasure soon turned to disappointment when I plugged it in to see it working, and it just glowed. I didn't know at that time what a Baretta was, but I do now, and they always have that black stem. The stem is black. Incidentally, the gas used inside a Baretta is hydrogen. The reason it doesn't blow up on the first time the lamp's lit is because it's not with oxygen. You have to have oxygen for combustion, and that is the reason. It's probably a metal filament as well. There's a name on it, the same name as my one, Osram. It's probably got the name Baretta. Let's have a look. Yeah, on the top, you can hardly see it, is the name Baretta. So that is a Baretta bulb or lamp. I don't think Alex has got this particular model. No, you know, I think I've got my one upstairs, so if I have, he will have that one. Now that lamp or Baretta was new to me. More unpacking. A box. Another box. Now always check they haven't left anything inside, which I don't think I have. The packing was superb. It really was. Or is. Put that box at the back there. We've got another box, double box. Now I wonder what's in there. Let's have a little look. I'm in my element doing this, as I cut through my hand. Put it on top there so you can see clearly what I'm doing. I'll bring the camera up a bit. God, what do we have in here? As I say, these have travelled beautifully well. Top marks to packing. And now, look at that. Another pip top. Pip top. That was the early way they evacuated lamps, by removing the air from a little tube at the top, and they sealed it down, and it was known as a pip top. Now I don't know if this is a worker. There's something on that coil. No, I think it's okay. Unfortunately the bulb got scratched a bit, but well, that doesn't matter. Let's have a little check of the continuity. It's very old, as you can see by the cap. And there's continuity. That lamp's a worker. Look at that beautiful base. That tells you it's old as well. Beautiful pip top. Okay, it's had a bit of use. When you're talking something of this age, you're talking something of age. Now put that one down. Right, we're getting through them slowly. The next one is, yeah, I'm just doing a video. Next one, oh yes, this is the one. This is the one. That is extremely rare. See the way the wires or the carbon filaments are held on by attachments to the glass. Now this is the one that I think I upset my mate. I said no, I said I'm having that one. I said alright, you'll get it eventually. And he knows this. He will be taking over the collection at such times as I kick the bucket. Let's have a look, check of content. It looks okay, but they did say that the bulbs were not a goer. Well, I don't understand that. And there's continuity. I've never seen one of these where it's welded onto the glass. And the name, Edison Carbon. And you've got your 60 watt, 250 volts. Now, what I've always said, just because it says 250 volts, you don't ever apply the full voltage to it. You bring it up on a variac. Something as rare as this, you've got to look after. And that's the lamp I was hoping would arrive in very good order. And the fact that it hasn't got any blackening tells me that that has probably been in a collection previous to being in our collection. I say our collection because it is. We have combined in a lot of ways, and well, at the moment it's in the collection of me get one, that is me, but my mate knows that he'll get it eventually. There's a beautiful lamp. I'll put that down somewhere safe. So far, every lamp we've received, I say we because it is we work together. That way we keep an eye on various eBays, the English one, German one, French one. Now, who can tell me what that is? Who can tell me what that is? See, the centre support is black. This in fact is another Beretta. It's got Osram on the top and the words Beretta. Another Beretta. Now I haven't got an example of this one. I don't know if it's a worker. I can soon check. Where's the other lead? The way of testing them, I use an avometer. And it's a worker. It's a worker. The reason I'm not showing you at the moment is I'm looking at it to daylight to see the actual filament arrangement. I will show you closer. The filament, or the metallized wire, is in the form of a gentle twist. I'll show you. You look at that, it's the filament itself is a slight twist, and the contacts are made at the top. Those supports transfer across to the other wire. So there's several wires, but they're all in series. And that's your Beretta. Another very interesting find. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. I do love unboxing items, and when you get lamps like this, how could you not be well pleased? Very, very pleased, and I should be sending a very big thank you to the person that I got these from. Done very well. Now I've got to take a picture of them to send across to my mate. So yeah, pleased to get that. Anyhow, once again, any comments on anything you've seen, let us know. As I say, I can't say I'm going to give you an answer. It's just what I know or what Alec knows. As I say, we work together. We're both learning. I particular. Yeah, I prefer lamps with a filament. So I was in my element. So there goes. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, and I will turn this off and feel very pleased with myself. Thank you for watching. Thank you.